Did you know that Nobel laureates are often stolen by foreign powers? Ever wondered what is the American secret underlying its scientific prominence? Unsurprisingly, there's a strategy for cultivating excellence in America. The American recruitment strategy of luring Nobel laureates from other countries is one of the most kept secrets of American excellence. In this talk, I will reveal America's most brilliant and ambitious strategy, one not tied to its military or economy, but to its conquest of the global scientific summit. We're talking about the American seduction machine, a talent scouting system so effective it has made American science virtually unstoppable. We will compare the recruitment of Nobel laureates to the recruitments of sports stars and discuss the extraordinary added value every immigrant scientist brings to American soil. The might of American science, as shown by an analysis of Nobel Prize winners in this century, rests largely on immigration. Of the 202 laureates in physics, chemistry and medicine awarded since 2000, more than 30% are immigrants to America. Broadening the view, fewer than 70% of Nobel winners receive their prize while living in their country of birth. The other 63 left their homeland before winning the Nobel, some crossing borders more than once. But the trend is clear. Since 2000, the United States has been the leading destination for future Nobel laureates in the sciences. Look at the graphs behind me and you will see that American science is at work, seizing all the world's best minds. This brain recruitment strategy resembles how a major American sports franchise scouts global talent, offering the best conditions and persuading them to join Team America. Of those 63 who left their homeland, 41 Nobel laureates were already living in the US when they received the Nobel. That's astounding. It shows that America provides the most fertile ground for excellence to flourish. Economist Inna Ganguly notes that this trend accelerated after World War II, when the US became the global hub of modern science. She emphasizes that the best education, the best equipment, and the best research communities make America a uniquely attractive destination for top students and top scientists. Personal examples illuminate the pattern. Omar Yaghi, Nobel laureate in chemistry, emigrated from Jordan to the US as a teenager and is now an American citizen. Two of the three 2025 Nobel laureates in physics, Michel de Devoré, born in France, and Jean Clark, born in Britain, sorry for the accent, reside in the US. Historical figures like Albert Einstein, who left Germany for America, and Marie Curie, who moved from Poland to France, show that talent can be born anywhere, but opportunity is not. That's why foreign scientists flock to the US, drawn by generous grants and world-class universities. The American allure rests on three pillars that ensure the attraction of top minds. First, material incentives. Scientists from the UK, Germany, Japan, France, or Russia, countries that have seen many of their future laureates depart to the US, are enticed by higher salaries and more prestigious positions in America. Second, infrastructure. Analysis by discipline shows that physics has the highest share of foreign-born laureates this century, 37%, followed by chemistry with 33% and medicine with 23%. Caroline Wagner, a leading scholar of science policy, explains that physics depends heavily on equipment, accelerators, reactors, lasers, detectors, and telescopes, all concentrated in a handful of leading nations, with the US among them. Top researchers naturally gravitate toward where the best instruments are. Medicine, by contrast, is less equipment intensive, making it easier for scientists to remain in their home countries. This strategy of acquiring Nobelists yields enormous added value, not only for American science as a whole, but for host institutions and future generations of scholars. First, it boosts institutional prestige. When a US university attracts a talented researcher who later becomes a Nobel laureate, its global reputation soars instantly. Such figures help position American universities as world centers of excellence, drawing in further funding and perpetuating the recruitment cycle. Second, it inspires and trains the next generation. Having world-renowned researchers, those who charted new scientific paths and reached the pinnacle of recognition, is critical for young American scientists. The chance to train with the best within leading research communities alongside people who have jumped continents in pursuit of opportunity accelerates innovation. The Immigrant laureate brings international experience and a broad perspective. As André Gim, 2010 Nobel laureate in physics, once said, "Anyone who stays in one place all their life misses half the game." Such exposure helps young scholars grasp what the most fertile scientific opportunities really look like and how to carve new paths of discovery. America's strategy has been spectacularly successful, but its dominance is not guaranteed. Today, global flows of scientists and students face growing obstacles. In the US, sweeping funding cuts and stricter immigration policies threaten to spark a reverse brain drain. Harsh visa rules, such as the proposed $100,000 fee for each H-1B visa application, are alarming. Countries like Australia and Japan are also tightening entry requirements. Experts thus warn that such limitations on grants and immigration will severely slow the pace of scientific innovation. If America reduces funding or closes its doors, undermining its magnetic appeal, it could lose its special status as the ultimate destination, and its place atop the global scientific hierarchy could be at risk. In conclusion, America's scientific strength stems from an aggressive recruitment strategy, spotting talent everywhere and offering opportunities, infrastructure, and prestige found nowhere else. This is how the US secures its excellence, sharpens its scientific communities, and fortifies its institutions by importing brilliance from Einstein to today's Nobel winners. I am Professor Gad Yair, and this is America.